Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hi my fellow June bugs. Thank you so much for joining me again in this video. Today is day 5 of our 12 days of Collectionmas, where every day for the 12 days of Christmas I will be bringing you a little collection video showcasing bags that I have from various different brands. And I like to always give credit where credit is due, and this video was totally inspired by Meredith, so go and check her out in the info bar below. And she also did it last year and this year. I will admit this is definitely not something that you should expect on an annual basis from me, but because I've been away from YouTube for such a long time, I thought it would be a little present to you guys, a little Christmas present, to finally bring to you my collection videos. You guys have been requesting these time and time again, and here we are. So if you enjoyed this video, give this video a thumbs up. If there's any collections you want to see, I'll put the whole playlist in the info bar below, so check it out. And without further ado, let's get on to my Dior handbag collection. I've got all of my bags here with me today. I didn't actually think I'd be able to do a Dior handbag collection, but apparently I have enough to be able to do that, which is exciting, but also may not be a good thing. I know I do have a little collection of saddlebags, so we'll showcase that to you, but I will say Dior was one of the first bags that I loved purchasing vintage. I do love the Dior tote print. You guys may notice that I love like a good monogram, and I think that Dior tote print is quite classic, and I've kind of dressed according to sort of Dior vibes, so let me know what you think. But let's move on to the first bag that I actually purchased. This is such a classic. This fits my outfit right now. This is the Lady Dior, and I did a whole video on this. I love this bag. I was able to purchase it for an absolute steal. This one is a vintage Lady Dior. I don't know if you can tell, but the hardware on this is absolutely gorgeous. It's just this very, very rich amber gold. So it's even more rich in my opinion than like the Chanel gold. It's just absolutely stunning. Has this Dior charm, pull detail. It's also got the feet underneath, and this has the most gorgeous red lining. I love this bag, but I sometimes think about whether or not I should add like a mini version, just because since all our bags have gotten smaller, like these sort of pretty small bags start to feel quite large. But I'm still thinking of adding a Lady Dior mini because they're just nicer to sort of wear when you're going out for dinners rather than this. This does feel a bit bulky for me. This is more like an everyday bag for me, but you know, I still have a little bit of a soft spot for this. I love wearing it. It's so classy. I got it for such a good price, I think under 2,000, and yeah, you really just can't beat that for the quality. So I might just still hang on to this one of my favorite Dior bags for sure. This beautiful Dior trotter print saddlebag. This was totally inspired by Mel Soldera, who was talking about the Dior trotter print and made the recommendation to go ahead and purchase it. I was able to pick this up for an absolute steal. I was able to pick it up for I think just under 400 Australian dollars. This is definitely one of my most used Dior bags of all time. I love the print on this. Although I'm not a silver girl, I think that this is one of the silver bags that I reach for when I want to wear silver rather than gold. And what can I say, it's just a beautiful bag. I love the saddle. I know the saddle bag is a bit of a hit and miss, and this is a vintage style with the velcro opening, which is so 2000s. The interior is pretty roomy, but I do know the new ones have even more roomy interiors. It is nylon lined in the inside, and this one was so versatile. I brought it with me to the Philippines, and I just love wearing this as a shoulder bag like this, or as a on the crook of your arm. And I really love that it's actually got a like magnetic closure on the back. And then after that, I kind of went on a little Dior trotter print craze, and I bought the following vintage Dior bags. One is a beautiful vintage Dior, again totally inspired by Mel, also from Matilda Durf. She had I think the blue version. So this is kind of just like a wallet on chain. This is actually stuffed at the moment. The interior is quite lovely with a leather lined interior, and for a vintage bag, I think this is in really good condition. This is definitely one of the older pieces, I think from the 70s. It's quite worn, but it's still functional, unlike some other vintage bags where the clasp has broken. This actually still does close. And yeah, it's just a beautiful bag. I love the chain on this one because it's quite gold, and unfortunately I just haven't been wearing her all that much because I have all these other Dior bags. So I actually put this one up for sale on my Instagram. Let me know if you're interested. And the reason I am selling that one is because I actually have this vintage Dior here. Now, with these vintage Diors, I will say, because they're sort of in the jacquard, the white canvas on it does go a bit yellow, so it definitely looks old and worn. I will say, like, when you look at this in real life, it is giving like old crusty grandma. But look, I love this bag. It's kind of like a circle, and I think that's different and unique, and the strap length on this is actually quite comfortable for me. It's a perfect length and I've worn it quite a few times. This one is actually adjustable, so you can actually convert this into like a little shoulder strap bag as well if you wanted to. So this is why I haven't gotten as much wear out of the other one, because this is just more functional and fun. This is how you would wear it. Isn't that cute? It's just a little circle bag. So this is definitely one of my favorite finds, just because it's a bit more rare and it's vintage Dior. Like, how classic can that get? And the interior is pretty nice, actually, very clean, but there's no pockets, and these are all leather lined, which is incredible in my opinion. So yeah, that's that one. After that, like I mentioned, the Dior prices were going up incredibly, and so I bought these two. This is the first one. I am selling this one, so again, if you're interested, let me know. But this is a pouch, and the reason I'm selling this is because I kind of tried to clean it up a little bit, and it definitely faded at the front, but I did love this style so much that I actually purchased this right here, and I love this bag. It's sort of like just an oversized clutch, but it has the strap, so you can wear it on your shoulder. So you can wear it like this, and I think that looks really cute, or you can wear it as a clutch. This bag I think you can pick up for pretty cheap these days, and yeah, I mean, there's not much to say about it. It's really versatile, and it's just a grab and go, and it's just got so much history, so much character, and I think I picked this up for a pretty reasonable price. I think around 600 Australian dollars or less, and the condition of this one is actually good, and I didn't make the same mistake again of trying to clean it, because I learnt my lesson once. I don't think I'll be doing that again. Another vintage Dior bag that's in my collection. This one is a little bit of a regret, because I definitely overpaid for this one. This kind of reminded me of the Dior Bobby bag. I got this one from Vestiaire, and I will say, just be careful on Vestiaire. They kind of don't have the best like condition sometimes. Like, they don't have great photos, and then they get it authenticated or reviewed, and it's like not the condition that it was stated in, really. This is definitely more yellow than I thought it would be, as you can see. So it just looks really old, so I haven't really worn this one as much. The other thing is the clasp doesn't close, so I'm really not sure what to do about this, whether I just put it back on sale on Vestiaire. Another bag that I'm thinking of letting go, just because I really don't wear it that often, but it is a cute bag, and it definitely has a more sort of modern look to it. Just one like this is really nice, and then this one is convertible, so you can actually change it to a longer strap. That's what it looks like. So yeah, I just don't like that the clasp isn't working as well, which makes it less useful. The interior kind of looks like this. As you can see, I still have my Vestiaire Collective tag on it. There's not much to say about this. Do just wish I just didn't pay so much for it. I think I paid like $1,000 for this one, which hurts a little bit considering I don't use it, and I've got like other bags that I was able to purchase for that price. Let me know what you guys think I should do with this. So, like, have you had these bags repaired before? Because if I can repair the clasp, I think I wouldn't be so mad about it, but yeah, I don't know. Well, that's that one. Sticking to the Dior Trotter print or oblique print, that is just like what I love purchasing from Dior. The next bag I want to share is actually this one. This one I actually got with a collaboration. I did a whole video showcasing this one. I loved this Dior saddle so much that I actually wanted to get this one in the gold. This one I also think might be on the chopping block, because I have other Dior saddle bags now that I reach for more often that have the gold hardware, but this is a beautiful vintage Dior. This is in the beige and brown, which is really, really stunning. The Trotter print on this one is just a little bit more faded, but still very gorgeous in my opinion. This is what that looks like. This is definitely one of my favorite Dior prints. I'm like kind of in two minds about selling it, but I just don't reach for it that often, and I've purchased so many bags lately that I'm thinking it's time to let this one go. The interior is pretty plain, as you can see there, and just like the other Dior bag, it sort of has a pocket, but yeah, that's that one. We'll just stick to the Dior saddlebags now. Now the next Dior saddlebag that I got, and definitely one of my most used, is this one right here. This is in the beautiful caramel color leather. So this is an all leather bag, and it comes with this beautiful antique gold hardware. It's got CD, as you can see. It is one of the vintage versions, but I think this all leather style kind of looks so similar to the newer ones. It looks exactly the same. Opening it up does have this really beautiful suede underneath, and it does have some pen marks, which is why I was able to pick it up for such a good price. I think I purchased this for just over $2,000, which is not bad for like an all leather saddlebag, and in this beautiful cognac brown color. This is such a wonderful summer bag, autumn bag. This brown is just so versatile, and it looks so good with like creams and whites. I love this bag. This is definitely one of my favorite Dior bags. And then after that, I was kind of obsessed with like all leather saddlebags, and I had to purchase this one. This is in the white leather with the silver hardware. As you guys know, as I mentioned, I'm not really a silver bag girl, but the silver on this white just really complements it and sort of gives it a really fresh look. And I have been wearing a bit more silver lately, so this has been a welcomed addition to my handbag collection. For a white bag, it's actually not in bad condition. There's definitely not a lot of marks on it. There's a little bit of rubbing on the back where there's the magnetic closure, so I'll just have to be careful with that one. The interior of this one is beautiful. It's got this sort of Dior, I think it's got like the Dior Trocho print. I'm not sure if you can see. Got this Dior jacquard lining. And yeah, this one comes with the authenticity card. I wonder when this one was made. This one is from 2003. There you go. But yeah, so cute. I love the Dior saddlebags. You will know because I do have one more. Gorgeous bag. Love this one. I honestly wouldn't mind adding a black Dior, but like, I have too many black bags already, but this is, I do love the Dior saddle, the vintage versions anyways. And then finally for my Dior saddle collection, I've got this one. So this is like the shearling Dior, totally inspired by Kenny, who actually has like the tan color. I was able to pick this one up from Vestiaire Collective. This is so rare and hard to find. Again, I managed to pick this one up for a really good price. I think $2,500. For the shearling, I think that's not a bad price. And these ones are just so rare and hard to find. I know they reissued the shearling version, I think, but I like this one a bit more. I still do love Kenny's one because it's just a lighter tan, but I do feel like I have a lot of tan bags in my collection, and this one is a lot more sort of like chocolatey brown, which would be really good for autumn winter. So I did purchase this one recently, so I haven't been able to wear it out. I am excited to wear it for next season. It is just beautiful. Let me show you the interior details. So it's got leather sort of lining on top there, and then the interior of this one also has the sort of jacquard Dior. Yeah, so again, this one was purchased from Vestiaire. Haven't used it yet, but very excited to wear it. It comes with a different strap. It's a lot thicker compared to the other Dior straps, as you can see here. So that is, I guess, the difference with this one. The length is still the same though. So the length is the same, but the strap width is definitely different if you were looking at this, which actually does make it a little bit more difficult to hold, but hey ho, it is the style of the bag. But I love this one. I love a good shearling bag. I love bags with textures. I don't know why. Like, you guys know I love like basket bags, but I also love shearling bags, which brings me to my next bag, and that is actually this one right here. I think this would look really good with my outfit at the moment, but this is my latest addition, and you would have seen this in one of my videos lately. This is the Christian Dior wicker bag, and this is just in like a straw basket style. This one has feet. It's got this removable strap, and then this is actually just a little add-on that I've included. This is actually like a Dior scarf that I've sort of played around with and attached to create like a top handle, because I love a top handle on my bag. So this just makes it more versatile to be able to sort of hold and then put as a crossbody or as a shoulder bag whenever I want. This is really beautiful because it's got the like the Dior lining, which I really do love. There's not much to it. The interior is just pretty plain. You probably can't see that, but I have used this one already quite a few times. It does feel a bit bulky on the side sometimes, so I don't wear it for crossbody. I mostly wear it as a shoulder bag, and sometimes this strap can feel a little bit wide, so it does slip off sometimes. I have to hold it in or sort of wear a type of top that holds the strap a bit better, but it looks cute, so it looks cute, so I'm happy to wear it with a little bit of like nuisance. But yeah, I love this bag. I'm really happy to have added it into my collection. And then another leather bag that I have is actually this one. I actually did put this one on the chopping block for sale, but I pulled out of the sale, and I apologize to, I think, Audrey, who wanted to buy this, because I kind of regretted selling my Fendi mini, not gonna lie, so I didn't want to regret selling this one again. And this is just a really beautiful like clutch bag for Christmas, for festive seasons, and metallic bags are so in right now, or like silver at least, and so this is just beautiful. This is in amazing condition, and if I open it, this is what it looks like. I did a whole video, I think, on this, comparing this and the Chanel wallet on chain. I love both. I will say I think I would keep the Chanel over this one just for functionality. It fits a bit more, but I will say that the Dior wallet on chain is definitely more affordable. And yeah, this is what the interior looks like. I have modified it so that I can actually shorten the strap so it fits me perfectly, and this is what that looks like. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of giving Dior sales associate but whatever. This is my Diorama wallet on chain. Unfortunately, this has actually been discontinued, which is a real shame. Finally, but not the least, I have this Dior saddle pochette, and look at this beautiful Dior detail. Stunning. This is definitely a smaller version, but this one was a recent addition. So hard to find, super duper rare, but I'm so happy I was able to purchase it. I actually purchased it from an Instagram seller, and I will put her details in the info bar below. But yeah, it's just a small mini version of the saddlebag. I think the saddlebag and this Dior saddle pochette came out at the same time, and I actually have them in the same print, but this wasn't as popular. But what I love about this is how it's got Dior written on the handle. Isn't that so divine? And yeah, this is much more rare, much more unique, and of course, as a handbag lover, handbag collector, I had to have it. And yes, now I do. Totally paid way more than this, but it's worth it. I will say this is quite a lot smaller, so it doesn't fit as much, and I do find it can feel a bit heavy on one side because it's got this massive Dior pull tab, which is gorgeous, but it doesn't allow you to distribute the weight as well, just because this is heavy on this side, and then you've got the pull tab closed on that side. I think if they put the pull tab the other way, it would distribute the weight a lot better, but I'm not the designer, so what can I say? But yeah, that is the beautiful saddle pochette charm bag. So that is it. That is all my bags. That is my Dior collection. Do let me know what you think of this collection. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. As I mentioned, do check out Meredith. She originally did this whole video, so go check out her channel. She's got so many uploaded already. As always, hope you guys are having a wonderful week or weekend, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.